Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special secured podcast from Intersec Dubai 2026, where I interview more than 20 leaders shaping the security market across the Middle East on the show floor. In this special edition, I sit down with 3 leaders, one from Any to Any, one from Tanlock, and one from One's Technology. And my key takeaway is how the region has clearly moved into a more mature market, with collaboration, interoperability, and ecosystem thinking now replacing point solutions. I think you'll enjoy this one and everything else we get into. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, so special, I'll call this a special edition. Usually these have been sort of a one-on-one, one-on-two at the most. We have a unique opportunity to get the 3 of you in the room together. So if you don't mind, introduce yourself, the company you're with, and what you do.
So Allan Chester, CEO of Any to Any. We do lots of stuff, I would say, mainly around credential orchestration, trying to create better experiences with visit solutions, payment solutions, and a lot of other stuff.
Very nice.
Juergen Sept with Tanlock, CEO, doing a lot of server locks around the data centers mostly, and trying to use a lot of standards as possible.
Very nice.
Yeah, hi. Tünay Karatekin, board member of One's Technology. So we are here to show our physical security portfolio, especially for the biometric devices that have been awarded and also nominated for this expo as well. So here we are.
Right, very nice. So we're here at Intersec in Dubai, of course. If you all had to summarize this current state as you see the marketplace here in Dubai and greater around, if you want to talk the regional side, how would you summarize what's happening currently right now in the region? Anybody can go first.
Yeah, I can go first. Well, actually, it's been, I don't know how many times I attended to Intersec. So each and every time we see some differentiators about the market. But in this show specifically, I can say that the people are seeking for and coming to the booth and say that, do you got anything new for that? And luckily, we have something new, and when we show the product and they say that, okay, this is new, and yeah, this may create some values or something like that. But the people are, as far as I understand, they are seeking for really something new, something changing the market or kind of thing. So, and they have in the region specifically, they, as far as I experienced so far, they are fast about the new technologies, adoption to the new technologies. So they are seeking for that kind of solution, I see.
Okay.
For me, it's just crazy. Yeah? I mean, it's in between, I would say, Middle East, it's Asia, it's Europe. Everybody's coming here. I see a lot of Americans too. I'm very busy. I'm very, very busy. Not being on the booth, just meeting people, because on LinkedIn, everybody knows I'm here. I know that they are. So we make some meetings, and it's a good opportunity to meet people. Imagine how often you need to go abroad and visit them locally. It's really easy to do this here, and it's a good opportunity for me.
Yeah, I think it's the same for me. I think community-wise, I think this is getting much more of a community event. But if you talk about market trends, it seems the last few years it's gone from components and sort of basic technology to solutions. And I also think maybe as someone who, let's say, pushes mobile wallet solutions, they're not the bling anymore. It's much more around the ecosystem and what you can do with it, which is what we're doing with Tünay and Honors. It's around identification, it's about use case, it's about onboarding, it's about life cycle. And these are the discussions you don't normally see in an access. I wouldn't even call access control. It's much more broader than that. And I think the community has become much more broader regionally as well. So as you said, much more serious US deployment, and yeah, Asia, Chinese, just it's much like even since last year, so much has changed, and everyone's looking for the next big thing. So it's been beautiful.
So it's specific to that because there is excitement around this marketplace, and people do like to come here at the same time. So I've been asking this question without trying to be provocative, but is and I would call the fact that people like coming here, they sometimes want to will this into a marketplace that's huge, but then you come here and you drive and you see there's like 400 cranes that are going up. So clearly something also is happening. That being said, is the market opportunity as you see it here equal to the hype of the market as people talk about it?
Well, different perspective actually, because once we are, if we target the construction business, yes, it seems so. But if we are our business mainly not related to the buildings and the construction, so that with the construction, the city changes and also the people's minds are changing. So this may create lots of value as far as I assume, because, of course, construction business develops lots of things and create opportunities, but the ideas and the people who's living in Middle East or who's moving into Middle East with the different ideas, and they can build their ideals, the new companies here. So this create a lot of synergy and opportunity in the region. This is what I feel actually.
I think from my perspective, obviously you come to Dubai, you see the big tall buildings and it's all flashy and it's very, very nice. I think the main thing that I still think is still the confluence of the old and the new. So you still have they're wanting deeper relationships to build something. So there's an ego factor to have the newest, the best, the bling. But at the same time, they're looking for security, stability, scalability. And I think that's sometimes where it feels like it's quick business people. I think the perception is, hey, it's quick business, we can make some money. But actually, there's a deeper embedded relationship. And coming here year after year has made it easy to have those conversations. So yes, there's lots of movement here, but I think it's still similar to other places. It's around those trusted relationships. And maybe lastly, I think politically, without going too crazy, there's a different mindset around security, around identification, autonomy that has become a bit stronger, I think, this year about, what can we do? How can we improve things? So
Yeah, let's say with Tanlock, we don't see that. Maybe not on the construction side, or how the buildings are built and invested, and because every time you come here to Dubai, new buildings, and it's happening a lot here. But we see the data centers there, the AI data centers, and if you look at the numbers, it's really a lot data centers. It's which is built in the Middle East, and that's of course it's an opportunity for us. And the Intersec, it's the best place to talk about it.
Yeah, it's one of my takeaways from these conversations. We've had 22 of them. Is actually what it sounds a lot like. Is you all are defining what a mature market sounds like. It feels like that this was a emerging market for a while, and maybe we've reached the point now where it's actually a mature market, and it's not anymore the sort of the land of the dreams. But that still does exist because you got somebody explained to me earlier, like we still have the tallest building and we're building the next tallest, so they still have that, but you have like fundamentals that are here now.
yeah, and I think that's what I was trying to say. I think the people coming here with the perception of like a quick money sort of, hey, it's kind of not casino-y, kind of a Vegas thing. They're not going to work because it's much more trusted, it's much more mature. But also you've seen with the maturity comes the complexity of legacy systems, which you wouldn't have had 5-10 years ago. They're looking to transform from one to the other. So huge opportunity. I think just the openness of ideas and kind of the art of the possible I just like here, because nothing's crazy. Like you're not restricted by old legacy, despite it being more mature. You're not restricted, at least from an idea or conceptual point of view. People say, yeah, actually there's loads of places that this would work simply because you don't have the legacy.
And it's proved by numbers. So we sell already. We sell since years to the Middle East. It's a strong market. It's not an emerging country or area.
Yeah. So as we look out a little bit, we'll close out here on this one. 12 months from now, what do you hope has happened? So if we did this again, we'll look back and say, oh, here's what happened over the past 12 months. What's the thing that gets you most excited?
Well, that's a personal question. Yeah.
What, are you getting married?
No, I've already married the second one. So yeah, this is a total disaster. Maybe we can make another podcast on this one. Yeah. Experience. Yeah. So well, I want to see for the next 12 months is the exactly thing that I've seen and we live together on 2025, which is the with the intelligent and smart guys, with the interoperability dream and working on this one and create a value together, not in person, not as a company or something like that, working together to change something. It doesn't matter. It's a big changing or a small one. It doesn't matter. I want this next 12 months will give us that opportunity again and again and again.
Probably to back onto that, I think for me, the companies that come here want to do something and seem to be much more open to collaborate than when they're in the home countries. So there's a bit more openness to it. So for me, 12 months, hopefully together, all of us, with others, that we've created a large reference with collaboration, similar to, I'm going to say, an ecosystem software stack that is different from where you see elsewhere, because people, you don't have strange bedfellows, you have people you really want to work with here, and you're not attacking existing markets, so you can actually do something here. So a nice big project, collaboration partners, something innovative, scalable, profitable.
Yeah, and I fully agree with you tonight. We talk about interoperability, so we talked a lot about it. I see that it was proved, so we see some actions in the market, and I see that it's really happening now. Yeah, and this is I hear some competitors talking to each other. I never thought that they will do that.
Yeah,
That's the amazing thing.
about the ideas and the technology that's happening.
Yeah, this is I really looking forward to see after 1 year what was happening then, because I can see that starting.
Just the last one, that's exactly what I see. Again, Intersec Dubai allows people who maybe not allowed to talk to each other in their home countries talk to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just because it's the location, it's the change, or it's like, well, this isn't home, so we can talk to anyone else. The openness is really cool. So that's always been very good.
The spirit of Middle East kind of things. Yeah. Everything changed. Your mood is changing, and you start to think and talk with the people. You don't care about it's a competitor or not. So if you have an idea, share it. And yeah, as Juergen said, that we have achieved the goals that we have discussed 1 year ago. So now we are in a lot of discussions to make something more. So most probably we're gonna see that 1 year later.
I like that one because it's tangible. So we actually will be able to look back, and it's not going to be just a feeling. It'll be actual proof points to whether that has actually happened. All right, guys. Thank you. See, we did it.
So much.
I appreciate it. Thank the three of you for being here. I really do. Appreciate the partnerships over the years. It's been great getting to know you and spend time and to do these type of things. So thank you.
Always thank you, Dean.
Thank you.